cricket stadium here in Sri Lanka. It's the 5th edition of the LPL and match number 4. The Dambulla Sixers taking on Lanka's Jaffna Kings. A little bit earlier, the coin went up into the air and it was Lanka's Jaffna Kings who won the toss, and on a new surface decided that they would bowl first. We compare 35 degrees to 30 degrees, but there's a little bit of a breeze blowing and we are on a new surface. The one we played on the opening 3 games played beautifully, didn't it?
I thought it did. It was fantastic. The surfaces have been magnificent, and we've done a lot of international cricket. Pragit Ramukwala too. I know that Ravindra Kottachi too has a fair share of his games that he's done.
I know I mentioned it's early doors in the competition here, Roshan, but I tell you what, I've got to give them a shout out. Tanishka Gunatilaka, 137 T20 internationals, very experienced, as is this man, Kusal Pereira, left-hander. They're away.
Yes, boy.
That is an interesting move, Charit.
A spin from both ends. Oh, fortunate. It'll run away and provide us with the first boundary of the innings.
Yeah, both these openers didn't have a good outing in that first game, so they need some runs behind their name. Kusal Pereira giving himself a bit of room. Dhananjaya firing it in. Push through quicker.
Two's the call. He might get more than that. He does.
He played the movement, I thought. Dhanushka Gunatilaka. Those open areas on the leg stump. Asita Fernando finding, I think, a little bit slightly back into the left hand.
That's nicely bowled. Oh, I tell you what, that would have been close. That would have been very, very close. Pereira came a long way down, had to get the dive out, but a direct hit, you wonder.
I think that's Avishka Fernando. Great piece of work. Oh, yes. He was gone. Had that underarm hit. He did well, Avishka.
Gunatilaka. Well, there's the first one. We said that he slides it on, and he's done just that to get rid of a very dangerous man.
Well, Anuja De Silva, that's his strength. He's so experienced with the new ball in the power plays. I think Dhanushka Gunatilaka made the mistake. Yeah, he's just looking to slide it in. He's not spinning it, he's looking to roll it. And Gunatilaka's mistake was he was trying to run it off the stump. It's clever bowling. Now, if you looked at the way Dhananjaya bowled to the left-hander, he was looking to find.
Now, slow little off-spinners. That one a little bit quicker. And that's the elegance that we spoke about. Beautiful.
Such a lovely player to watch, Ronnie the Fernando. What disappoints me is that he hasn't delivered. He's promised so much. He's been given the opportunity. He just keeps scoring runs for fun at this level.
That'll be 4. That's not his best delivery.
And Kusal Pereira, to me, still looks a little bit rusty. He's not his usual self. He's still finding his feet. But Sri Lanka needs him to fire. Someone at the top of the caliber of Kusal Pereira who could take on bowler.
That's a better hit. Very good hit. One bounce over. Using all the experience, waiting for something like that. That will bring a lot of confidence, and nicely fielded by Avishka Fernando. Exactly what Jaffna need to uplift their spirits after the defeat yesterday.
Yeah, Barendorf has to realize quickly. This is the strength of this man, Kusal Pereira. He likes to hit the ball square of the wicket either side. Good effort. Good effort. Oh, that's good. That is good from Kusal Pereira. With that boundary, managed to bring the 50 up. Once again, a short pitch delivery. Tried to take the pace off. Held the batsman's cause.
That was a pie dished out by Jason. Kusal Pereira always through mid-wicket long on. He's very powerful. Short arm jab. Those wrists, like it is so true and so good. Ball's getting onto the bat. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Reverse sweep. That's a good option. Right option taken. It had to be. since it's been a relatively slow over for the Dambulla. And all of a sudden, Ferra plays the field very well.
He tried to execute that stroke against Dhananjaya De Silva so many times, but couldn't get back onto the ball. But this time around, because it was a pacey delivery, he managed to hit the ball into the gap. There should be a pressure. And again, same result. 2-2 for Kusal.
The other way around as well. Lovely.
And you're saying you learned so much. Why did you retire so early then? Another boundary. Another boundary. He's dealing in boundaries now. 50 partnership has been registered from just 35 deliveries. That's a good news for Dambulla Sixers.
Yeah, definitely Kusal Ferra seeing the ball very well and targeting the spinners now. Good to see. And VS Khan knows that is Kusal.
That's in the air. Lanka is trying to get underneath it. Oh, unlucky. Was a valiant effort, but in the end, the result was a better one for the batter.
Yeah, great commitment by Charit Lanka. Sprinted from the 30-yard circle. Nicely played by Nonda Fernando. Nice high elbow. Try to play the field mid-off in the circle. Right option. Charit Lanka did the right thing. Always kept his head steady. Unlucky. Just couldn't get up after that dive on time to stop that boundary.
Yeah, the left-hander has looked to take him on, and that's exactly what he does. Kusal Perera is moving well and is looking very much like this old Kusal Perera we know.
And tactically as well, very smart. We know yesterday Vyaskant went for 26 off his 2. And today, if they put him under pressure, where does Asalanka go in those middle overs? His other spinners are all has been.
That's his 50. And what an innings for Kusal Perera. His 4th 50 in his LPL career. An important one for the left-hander.
Yeah, he needed that. Showing confidence since of late. Failure in the first game, and this will spark him.
Oh, what a shot this time. It's 6. It took on the fielder at mid-wicket and cleared him. He's starting to move.
Yeah, he wasn't sure of that, though. He hit it hard until it just got over the head of Avishka Fernando there. Heart in his mouth. Wherever you bowl, you give him extra pace, he's going to put it away, and that's...
Another one. It's cleared the boundary this time by a fairly comfortable distance. The reverse, very effective. And hey, he's got a 6 of it. He's used the pace. Kusal Perera has now brought up the 100 partnership of just 59 balls.
Fabulous. 100 partnership. Kusal Perera has basically scored 65% of those runs. And now...
Oh, what a shot that is. But there is a man, and he takes it. For a moment, I thought he found the boundary, but instead he found the fielder. The shot looked very nice, very elegant, but unfortunately, he picked the sole fielder.
I don't mind his thinking, though. He tried to hit the...
This is over extra cover. That is a couple of bouncers and 4. That's meat and drink. Asalanka dropping short, and Kusal Perera had all the areas to grab pick from.
He gets into such a good position. His base so strong, Kusal Perera. That's why he can hit it like this. Asalanka see...
This time again over the offside. We'll get another boundary. Kusal Perera is motoring along. He's into the 80s and striking at 200.
Brilliant options. He's hitting with the wind. He's brought out that reverse sweep, which has forced Asalanka to have a deep point, a backward point, rather than the extra cover. And that's why he's just hitting it 8.
Well, do you want your answer on why there's a man down in the deep? Just long enough. Just. But that's all it has to be.
Thought it was a slower delivery by Omar Zai. The field at long on, don't think he picked up as soon as the ball left the bat. But quite slow to get across. I think it's VS Khan at long on. Yeah, that's the leg spinner. Kant was the culprit. It's quite slow off the blocks, and in the end, straight up.
Oh, how clever is that? That is brilliant. What a stroke to bring up the 150.
And sometimes you just got to give to the batter. I think this innovation option taken by Chapman was so good, especially seeing the field, third man in the circle, and the cow point very, very square. That's good batting, smart.
Now work for the man in the deep. Too much. This is this outfield. You don't have to hit it too far to the left or right of the sweepers, and the outfield does the rest.
Don't think Omar Zai is pleased with the fielding effort at the boundary. I think it was Fabian Allen. He was expected to put the dive out. That was a slow overcut again. Chapman, the form he's been in, he's slapping it all around the ground. Fast outfield, and I think much better effort in the field is needed.
Hasn't had the strike for a while, Pereira. It hasn't bothered him because there's another boundary as he heads ever closer to his top score in T20 cricket.
Just another poor delivery by Jason Behrendorff. He's bowling a slow ball into the arc of Kusal Janith-Perera. Take a look at the length. He's going to murder you, that length. Either got to be shorter, slow it down, or go full.
This is just feeding Kusal Janith-Perera to his life.
Time. Up. This should be taken. And no. Down it goes. Patum Nasanka coming in off the deep mid-wicket boundary. Spills it.
Patum never looked comfortable. The way he ran into the ball.
Finds the Yorker again, but it's a dangerous line to bowl. This outfield wreaks havoc for the sweepers.
I'll keep saying again, if Asita Fernandez bowling that line, you're wasting the square leg field, like short square. Get him outside the stump, near the cow point area, behind square. And if Kusal Janith-Perera wants to walk across to the outside and want to go towards fine leg, good luck to him.
Out the ground. Just throw that back, will you? Because the fielders just stood and stared.
That brings out the 50 partnership bell in 29 deliveries. It's in the Yorker. This is the price you pay against Kusal Janith-Perera or Mark Chapman. You go for the Yorker, you miss it. Margin of error is very, very minimum. Against the wind, doesn't matter. Into the grass bank it goes.
100 for Kusal Pereira. His first, the second by a Sri Lankan in LPL. A player of this quality deserves this number next to his name. Brilliant. Brilliant. They'll get a single, they'll scramble a single, and Dambulla will end 191 for 2, but that's a lovely last over by Asita Fernandez, going for just 5 runs. His spell 4 overs, 0 for 41. Dambulla will be happy with their afternoon's batting. 191 is a...
Runs on the board, but we cannot afford to be complacent. We still have to bowl well because these two openers are destructive. And they can take the game away from any opposition on their day. Both are talented, score briskly. It's economy. There you go, the first delivery. No run.
Got it through. That was a miss hit. First boundary.
And Nasanka realized that Trishara is looking to pitch the ball up, came out of the crease, stood at least a yard, should I say, upward outside that crease, and he was looking for a half volley, wasn't there, still went with the stroke, and was effective.
Yep, the outfield very quick. The moment it hits the ground, that last delivery. In the air, the wind will carry it over. Patum Nasanka quickly onto that shortish delivery from Vimukti.
Yeah, he got away a couple of times in the previous over when he was looking to Hold the ball with the arm.
Sal Mendes opted to sweep the ball, but this time around it was just back of the length.
Varying it. Down on one knee, have a slog. If you're going to hang around, you're going to be in trouble.
Nisanka's realized that.
See, this is the danger. But as a bowler, you're relying on too many variations. You have bound the ball up at delivery. And you will allow the batter to take full toll. Went on one knee, slogged the ball into the gap. Oh, good shot. Very good shot. Got to the pitch of the ball, stayed inside the line of the delivery to be able to farm that gap. Good batting from Nisanka.
Early wicket. 4-4. That will give Mendes some confidence, who's been struggling to find his timing.
That touch. Used appropriately on that occasion. Used that left armer's angle quite nicely. Just made sure that he's...
Edge taken. How about that? Jeez, the fielder, the deepy slip at 30 yard, picks up a dolly. That's 4. Pathum Nisanka on his way, aerial. 1 bounce for 4.
Yeah, he moved outside the line of that delivery and scotted a bit to be able to find that gap. This is good, sensible batting. A real roll of the wrist as well.
Catch taken. Hit it hard, but couldn't get underneath it. It's Pathum Nisanka who's gone this time.
Yeah, the idea was Tanders open the batting. And here's the reason why. Because he has a habit of getting them out.
That was a poor stroke by Raruso. Just lost a wicket of Pathum Nisanka in the last over. And you correctly said
So far. Just clears extra cover. And again, the outfield wins the race. So fast.
Lovely stroke by Charita Salanka. Just the chip shot over extra cover. Inside out, middle of the bat. Did not try to hit the ball at all. Just chipped it. 7. They got far behind at 8. That square fielder. Oh! He misjudged it. With Hridoy at square leg, I thought it was an easy catch going forward, and he made a mockery of it and rubbing salt into the wound. That goes to a boundary.
Oh no. Backpedals, chooses not to come in and attempt to catch, and then unfortunately there's just a little bit of spin away from him, which takes it for 4.
Comfortably.
Catch!
Got enough? Has he got enough? Oh, it's got to go. It does.
Against the run-off play, there has to be something. Both these batters have been quiet for a while. Avishka Fernando, the form he's been in, he's going to arms the chances. And that too, calculated risk. Against the turn, but against the wind. But Avishka Fernando is...
Well, that's hit hard. That'll be another boundary. This is better. Here we go now. Things starting to happen.
That was a slap by Avishka Fernando. Wasn't that short by Akila? Pulling it quicker into the pitch, sort of a delivery. But he did really well. Just opened things up. Made sure he gave it a nice thump. Couple of bounces into the boundary.
Goes down the ground and goes all the way. This is a very good over. Nice little counter punch here by Avishka Fernando. He moves to 20 off 9. Jaffna now 68 for 3. Oh, there we go. Right-hander all the way. They're testing those outfielders, though. They're giving them a little bit of hope.
Sitting deep in the crease, Avishka Fernando, possibly expecting and premeditating that it's going to be short, pushing it through by Mohammad Nabi.
No intention of keeping it down. Always want to go
In the air. Darsh Guntil.
Deep mid wicket. Can't get through. Chapman's quick across the grass, but the outfield even quicker.
Lanka bouncing on it. He's just saw it so quickly and got onto it. They need boundaries. 9 4s and 4 6s at the moment. They've played 31 dots at this stage. It's a boundary of 10.4, and that's the same number that Dambulla played in 20 overs. So they need boundaries like this.
That's 6. Just got underneath it and hits it with the wind.
Won't be surprised if Avishka Fernando looks to target him. Went for a few runs in the last game. Carries a lot of inexperience. So Avishka Fernando.
4. He slices that between point and short third man. Takes them to 100.
Will this be that over you're talking about, the 20-run over? Just to get them back on rail. The 100's up. That run rate's up to around 8 or a little bit more than that.
Nice, nice. Swivels, gets it square. That is a lovely shot from Avishka Fernando. Giddy up, he says.
He's got 14 of the first 3. Can he finish it big? Well, they're enjoying themselves. Good to see people turning up. Now, Avishka Fernando is also looking to take on Jan Cham.
Hammered in the gap. 4 more.
It's flowing at the moment, and Avishka Fernando is enjoying himself. That strike rate now is 250 plus. He's got 48 of 19. He's really got on top of Jamida Wickramasinghe. He's just starting to pick his spot.
One hand out there. Picked it up, that's 6. So they made up for the few dots early in the over, and up with the rate.
Don't make the mistake of bowling there to Avishka. He's very good with that shot. Whether it's pace where he picks up or the slog sweep on the leg side.
Tossed up again. That'll be another 6. Avishka Fernando. He's having a party out there. 127 for 3. Up and over. Lanka. Well, that's his first 6.
Well, this is perfect for Lanka because left up
90s. Again, this is even bigger. 100 plus meters for sure.
They are in a hurry. The 100 partnership of just 57 balls. And Jaffna now is starting to move.
Third one. Will he get it? Yes, he will. Charit Lanka. Enjoying Vimukti.
He's taken apart Vimukti. The last 3 overs, including this one, has gone for plenty.
Goes again. That will be his 50. Chapman will watch it go over his head. Go in the over, and the 150 is on the board.
A bit too easy now for Jaffna. Where has his energy come from?
I mean, that is just lambasted through mid-wicket for 4.
That's footloose. The way they are moving at the moment in the crease.
Just break the ball up. 4 more. When you play like this, luck is on your side. That is 12 boundaries in 20 deliveries.
And if you have scored 70 runs just under 4 overs, which captain would have a slip in place? And I'm with you.
Great shot. There is protection, and that's brilliantly fielded, but unfortunately, at the last moment, it just trickles into the fence, and that is yet another boundary. They are coasting now. Required rate, just 6. It got up to 12, would you believe it? Chance, no chance. Oh, it needed to be taken, but the parachute was pulled. Chapman in the deep. It would have been spectacular, but in these sort of situations, that's what you need.
No, that was in the air for a long time. Looks like he...
Taken nicely
perfectly judged catch in the deep. The breakthrough they need. They bring back the big man, Mustafa Zeraman, to strike. Here's the chance. Here is the opportunity for Dambulla. It's taken comfortably, and there's always a twist in a T20 match.
He went for plenty to Sara in the previous over in that power blast. But he came back very strongly after bowling a wide delivery.
Very early in this over, but he has come back well. The over was economical, and that's why he was able to have the batter trying an extravagant stroke. And with this wicket,
there is a bit of chance for the bowling side to win this game. Nevertheless,